Today, let me just adjust that a little. We're working on our boxer muscles. So we've got our serratus muscle, which is those finger-like ones that we see coming down under the ribs of those that are, you guessed it, boxers. And we're also going to be hitting up through our triceps and just sort of working through that lateral seam a little bit, just to get things moving and working a little bit more on the upper body. Since the last few weeks we've done legs. So today, ball-wise, I'm going to use this bigger one just so that it's easier to see. But if you've just got a lacrosse ball or something a little bit smaller, that's perfectly fine. Just know that it's going to dig in a little bit more than something with a bigger surface area. So even a foam roller would be fine here to sort of work and grind our way out. So I'm going to put that one off to the side. Starting off, again, let's adjust this just a tad. And we're going to start just up underneath your arm like that, sort of meat of the sort of triceps there. So starting off there, arm out. I'm just going to, again, start off by like going side to side. It's not all about rolling back and forth, side to side, up and down, and moving that arm as well. So like rotating it in and out. Really get into that meaty part of where the triceps come and connect to the back of the arm there. So we're lying down there, roll, stretch and reach. And again, like with all our other ones, if you hit a tight and tender spot that's giving you a little bit more feedback, do your breathing, big breath in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, contract that muscle down into that roller or ball, and then slowly breathe out. Letting that muscle melt over the ball until you hit the bone almost. You're just sort of relaxing as much as you can. Now, moving and rolling. Let's move that ball down a little bit. On the second part, I'll flip around. We can see what the backside looks like. Again, you can support your head with your hand, just throwing it up under there, or even just down onto the shoulder if you like. I'm just going to take that side to side. Nice and easy. Let's move that down a little bit further, getting right into that armpit there. So you've got all those muscles that are crossing and crisscrossing and passing over and oof. I found the spot. So rolling side to side there, again, bringing that arm in. Yeah, a little tip I put in our chat today, if you ever notice that you're scrunching your face up and you're like holding your breath, going a bit too heavy, relax the face, take your breaths, ease off of it, roll back off that muscle a little bit for a bit of time. But the main thing is we want to just keep moving, so keep rolling and gliding. Let's move that ball a little bit further down now, getting down towards the shoulder blade there. You can even move it back onto the side. We're going to keep going side to side, again, finding those spots. Take a moment just to chill and enjoy the serenity. The serenity now. Oh, awesome. Now let's bring it down into the muscle that we had our video on at the beginning of the week. So that serratus muscle. So right down onto the ribs there, we're sort of leaning down onto that. You can do your little titty twister type twist of the ball to really tension those muscles and take those fibers into all those sort of different directions, and just taking that left and right. Again, you know what you can handle. If you feel like it's pulling and twisting the skin a bit too much, you can skip that completely. It's totally up to you. Again, keep rolling and hunting. You might be drawn to a certain spot because you just know that that's an area that you get a bit of tension. So take the time to move and get onto it. Blake, I saw you there waving. Thanks for stopping in. Hope the little one is causing as little trouble as possible. Alrighty, let's flip around to the other side. I'll show you how it looks on the back side. Not too bad. And again, we're just going to start up, right up near the sort of meaty connection of where the triceps hit. Again, once you've got your spot, get comfortable. Just start rolling back and forth, supporting your head however you like. A little bit gristlier here for me today than this other side, so you will notice the differences left to right. That's good. It's either you've got a dominant hand that you're using more, or maybe some side's injured or not even activating as it should do. But keep it going. Once you spend a bit of time there, again, stretching out the arm, really sort of getting into that overhead position that is one of those prime archetypes in terms of how we move and glide. Let's move that down a little further, down towards the armpit. You've got, like I said, those muscles that are crisscrossing through there. Got your teres muscles, got your lats. Think about if you were to grab someone by the lats, that sort of come down up through the back of the arms there. And then we can again take that even further, back down towards the shoulder blade, really sort of getting into that back edge, that top side, moving, gliding. If you find a spot like I have now, you can almost feel it sort of radiating into your arm a little bit. So again, if it feels sketchy, back off and then find another spot that's a little bit nicer, you know? Again, you can even work this way all the way down the back, sort of if you wanted to just do a full sort of lateral thing, taking that down all the way down through the ribs, down through where the lats even come all the way down to the lower back there, and then why not sort of even just bring it up and keep going through the low back. Spend sort of 5-10 minutes on each side instead of just 5 minutes a side. So I'm just gonna finish off with my boxer muscle. So again, up through here, up around where the ribs are, holding it there, support the neck. Again, you can twist that ball up into a bit of a knot, hold it there, do your breathing, hold, contract those muscles a little, and then breathe and relax. Keep that going, finding those little tight spots, all those fun, gnarly areas. I don't know, it's all a learning experience, finding out where those problem areas are. Again, if I had a bit more space and I wasn't tucked into a corner, I'd be stretching out my arm a little bit more. Even backtrack, go back over the spots you've gone before, just to make sure you haven't missed anything along the way. It's nice being thorough. And yeah, once you've given that a go either side, you can just sort of check. You're able to bring those arms up overhead a lot more easier than you did before. A lot more range of motion through that area. Should feel a lot looser through those shoulders as well. So give that one a go. We'll do another upper body one next week. But for the meantime, keep it classy.